Hello and welcome to Rupee Rakshak's weekly market updates. To start with, we'll just try to understand how the market moves this week. Over to you, Sumant.
Thank you, Brijesh. Let us look at how Indian market has performed this week and what is the expectation for the next week. In terms of absolute return, this week Nifty has done minus 0.68%. Bank Nifty has done minus 0.99%. Mid cap has done minus 0.37%, whereas the small cap has done minus 0.49%. So all the indices closed negative this week. Though the inflation eased up and RBI had announced a 50 basis point of rate cut last week and as 100 basis points of CRR. So totaling of the rate cut of total 100 basis points in the year of 2025, which was a very positive thing to happen for Indian market, and that could bring in almost 2.5 lakh crore of liquidity into the Indian market. So the expectation was that market could break out upside above 25,000 level, but new incidents unfolded in the Middle East. The nuclear trade deal between US and Iran did not go through as expected. And since yesterday, Israel has launched a massive airstrike on nuclear facilities in Iran, and the across the globe market reacted very sharply, and Indian market was no exception either. We have seen a 3.3% correction since yesterday, and today morning also we have seen 1.6% gap down in the opening, but Indian market showed resilience, and finally it recovered 1% since the bottom of 24,500 and finally closed at 24,718. So which shows that the market is still quite strong and quite positive, though the week closed negative, but the sentiment still is quite positive in Indian market. So some of the sectors in this geopolitical tension which could do well is the defense, oil. Of course, the oil price showed high due to the attack by in the Middle East, and because of that, probably the shipping and defense sector, the chemical sector are expected to do well in this environment. As far as the levels are concerned, 24,500 is still a strong support. Let's look at the daily chart. So 24,500 still looks a strong support. As far as resistance is concerned, 25,000 being a round number, psychological round number, will act as a strong resistance, of course. So if we look at the option chain, the Nifty current week expiry, 19th expiry, 24,500 looks to be a strong support. 24,600 is an intermittent support, and 25,000 is still the strongest resistance as far as option chain is concerned. So market is expected to range between 24,500 and 25,000 level next week. So that's all for this week. Thank you.
So that's it for today. We'll be back next week. Till then, take good care of yourself and happy investing. Thank you.